Hello and welcome to Dialogue at Nation Next. I'm Radhika Dhawad and today I'm in conversation with actor Shreyas Talpade, who has entered the OTT world with his platform Nine Rasa. And the platform that was launched on April 9 has already over 100 hours of performing arts content in multiple languages. So, first of all, a very warm welcome, Shreyas, and many congratulations for your platform.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Tell me, of course, I know Nine Rasa is a beautiful, it has a beautiful meaning, but I want you to tell people what does it mean?
So, Nine Rasa is a derivative of Navras that we all are aware of. I mean, most of us are aware of this concept of Navras. कि there are essentially nine emotions, जैसे हम बोलते हैं हास्य रस, श्रृंगार रस, अद्भुत रस, विविध स, वगैरह वगैरह. तो वैसे नौ रस है जो सब चीजों की शुरुआत है, especially in terms of performing arts. That is where it begins with these navras, nine emotions, nine expressions, and things like that. So I thought if I'm planning something connected to theater, then might as well go back to the basics and name it uh, uh, basis the whole base that we have in terms of expressions and emotions. And that's the reason we decided to call it Nine Rasa, because we wanted a very hardcore Indian um, sensibility ka name, but at the same time, we wanted it to have a little more global appeal, and also in terms of uh, relatability. Number nine is something that people easily remember, right? So if they have to say, "अरे वो theater वाला कौन सा ऐप था? अच्छा वो nine का कुछ है." So it's more easier to remember. So we thought, why not have Nine Rasa as the name?
So it's quite an interesting and unique and innovative concept for sure. But sometimes, did you feel that it might be a risky proposition because you're marrying two diametrically opposite platforms, that's theater and OTT?
See, there is obviously a risk in everything you do. Technically, every new thing will always have, usually there's a lot of resistance to anything new, but the kind of positivity that luckily for us, fortunately for us, Nine Rasa has generated since the time we've, publicly started speaking about it, or the promos that are coming. In fact, yesterday we had our first ever genuine positive reviews of the content from our audience. So I think it's about time that, theater also starts getting its due. Theater
Yeah.
needs to reach out to more number of people. Why should we unnecessarily intellectualize theater and keep it only limited to an auditorium? It is like वो रहता है ना कि कुछ लोगों की पहले जो एक धारणा थी कि औरतों ने पढ़ना लिखना नहीं चाहिए, औरतों ने बाहर जाना नहीं चाहिए, नौकरी करनी नहीं चाहिए, ओके, और औरत तो घर पे रह के काम करना चाहिए। ये जो पहले धारणा थी अब कंप्लीटली बदल गई है। आज मेरा इंटरव्यू एक लेडी सामने बैठ के ले रही है, वो भी टेक्नोलॉजी की मदद से ले रही है, ओके। सो आई थिंक सिमिलरली थिएटर इज एन आर्ट फॉर्म, ओके, इट्स एन
Hmm.
मीडियम ऑफ एंटरटेनमेंट। वो जब शुरू हुआ तभी बाकी ये सारे मीडियम्स ऑफ एंटरटेनमेंट नहीं थे, जैसे फिल्म्स नहीं थे, सीरियल नहीं था, ओटीटी नहीं था, तो वो ऑडिटोरियम में एक स्टेज पे परफॉर्म होता था। इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि वो वहीं पे सीमित रहे। वो एक आर्ट
Right.
फॉर्म ऐसा है जो करोड़ों लोग उसको मिस करते हैं दुनिया भर में, वो उनको देखना चाहते हैं, तो कैसे देखेंगे? सिंपल एग्जांपल है, आप आज क्रिकेट मैच टीवी पर देखते हो, ओके, क्रिकेट भी तो ग्राउंड में ही खेला जाता है और वहां जाके स्टेडियम में जाके देखने का मजा ही कुछ अलग है, ओके। लेकिन आज तो इसका मतलब ये है कि जो स्टेडियम नहीं जा पाते वो क्रिकेट कभी देखे ही ना। ये तो
Right.
क्या बात हो गई? आज हम फ़ोन पे भी क्रिकेट एन्जॉय करते हैं। इनफैक्ट आज स्टेडियम में जो लोग जाते हैं, वो वहाँ के बड़े स्क्रीन पे क्रिकेट मैच देखते हैं, क्योंकि उतनी
Absolutely.
दूर से अरे वो पता नहीं चल रहा कौन क्या फील्डिंग कर रहा है, कैसे कर रहा है। So I think it's about time that, we change these preconceived notions and move on with the times and technology.
Shreyas, do you foresee the dominance of cliche content on OTT platforms? Because that's somewhat that has happened with Indian television as well. There was a time when we had Saas Bahu, so Saas Bahu hi hota tha, and then there was a time when something related to biographies and different kind of shows now OTT has. So do you think that it might become cliche, like the content on all OTT platforms?
Well, I guess then that is where Nine Rasa will really score because theater content has always been completely varied, new, novel. We always experiment with new subjects. And because, theater has been known to give those kind of subjects, and people are also, somewhere mentally accustomed to the fact that theater है, इसमें कुछ अलग ही होगा. So I think that is where probably as a platform, Nine Rasa will score because the kind of content that we have is a great mix of the old and the new, you know.
Right.
So we have some scripts which are classic scripts, some which are written by Premchand sir, Krishna Sopti ma'am, या मराठी में रत्नाकर मतकरी जी है तो ऐसे सारे नाम है. At the same time there are new writers writing some amazingly fresh content for the platform. So yes, the whole endeavor of every platform or every content maker is to make sure that we try and give something new to our audience. उसमें कभी-कभी ऐसा हो सकता है that एक चीज दूसरे के जैसे लगे because today we are exposed to so much content and so much information that it's quite possible that you might find one thing closer or similar to the other. But that is not how people really want to do it. I mean, कोई cliche करना नहीं. हाँ, ये बात और है. There are certain people who want to encash on the current wave कि अच्छा अभी ये कॉमेडी
Right.
चल रहा है लगा दो थ्रिलर चल रहा है कर दो बट
Biopics,
ऐसे
there people, some
हाँ तो
people.
हम लोग मतलब वो धनाधन बायोपिक फिर मतलब परेशान हो जाएंगे इतने बायोपिक्स हम लोग ले आएंगे तो कभी-कभी वो ऐसा हो सकता है बिकॉज़ इट इज़ अबाउट डिमांड एंड सप्लाई राइट?
Right.
आपको ऐसा लगता है कि यार इस चीज़ की डिमांड है तो थोड़ा इस पे ज़्यादा काम करते हैं. Also maybe sometimes what happens is that your producers or your studios also tend to tell you कि यार ये फिलहाल चल रहा है, इसके जैसा कुछ करते हैं. Then directors and writers also start thinking on those lines. It is only when someone really breaks the chain and comes
Hmm.
up with something new that that point onwards that becomes a trend and people start following that again. So yeah, it is bound to happen. ये तो it has been a cycle all along. So we will come up with some fresh content, and sometimes it might look dated, sometimes it might be fresh, but that's okay.
So OTT is at a very nascent stage in India, and as also as a content creator and as an actor also, how do you foresee yourself to continuously create content for the new audience, because their needs and their tastes keep changing all the time.
Yes, I mean that's the challenge, and that's the best part about it, because the best thing is that you speak with them, you figure out what they want, how their tastes are changing, and then you keep creating new content. So, like I said, sometimes it might be key, it is let's say dated, sometimes it might be way ahead of its time, and sometimes it might be completely current content. Wow, wow, superb. So there's going to be a mix of all these things. The whole idea is that you need to be very honest in your effort in whatever you are doing. So the idea is to generate good content and serve it to our subscribers and our audience. uh, कुछ लोगों को कुछ चीजें बहुत अच्छी लगती है, कुछ नहीं अच्छी लगती. कुछ कुछ चीजें हम certain things that we keep watching on YouTube and we feel कि यार ये कंटेंट इसको इतने मिलियन व्यूज कैसे मिल गए,
Absolutely.
but because that is because you never know how your audience will react to a particular thing. आपके
Probably
हाथ में है कि आप
for every particular thing.
so so there are many things. So you just have to create content and serve it, and then leave it for your audience to decide. That is what happens with films, with normal theater, with television serials, everything, right?
Can can we tag OTT platforms as more empowering mediums, because creators, content creators can take the risk of showing some creating esoteric content which they might not be able to do on a 70 screen.
I think OTT, like I mentioned earlier also once in one of my interviews, that OTT I think is a great combination of theater and
Yeah.
films. You tend to experiment a lot in theater with various subjects, and the way you present them in films, I think it's a great combination of both of them, and that is where it is working, especially with this whole new millennial generation.
Yeah.
What is working with them is you give us something new, something completely out of the box, something that we are not expecting, and they will lap it up. So
Yeah.
they are mentally open to the idea that we don't want to see what we get to see in films. You give us something new, something else on OTT, and we'll take that. You try and give us the same thing, and we'll not take it. So that's the reason we've seen certain films not working on OTT, but certain series are lapped up.
You came up with a concept at probably at the right time, because now we are under a lockdown and people are just going to watch everything that's available on internet. And do you think these youngsters might just get a bit I mean some might develop a cold feet when it comes to the name of theater? Like theater ke naam se na kuch youngsters, oh my god, it might be very heavy, oh my god pata nahi kaisa hoga. So I mean, I'm sure you have such beautiful content in all languages. So what is it, that one thing you want to tell the youngsters, that listen, theater ke naam se don't get afraid or don't develop a cold feet?
No, that is the idea, Radhika, because like I mentioned earlier also that we have unnecessarily intellectualized theater. We have
Absolutely.
unnecessarily put
That
theater
is
on a pedestal where the common man feels कि पता नहीं यार कैसे होगा, मुझे देखना चाहिए, मैं मजा आएगा नहीं आएगा. Our entire idea at Nine Rasa is to make sure that theater reaches every little household in India and abroad. Let them at least get to know what the magic of theater is. Once they see that, then they can decide for themselves whether they like it or don't like it. But they should at least know what it is. Without seeing anything, judging a particular thing is not acceptable, is what I feel. And secondly, um even I was of the opinion कि theater पता नहीं कैसे होगा क्या होगा. But when I finally saw it for the first time, I was so impressed that I eventually decided to be a part of the whole thing. कि मुझे यही करना है, मुझे और कुछ करना नहीं है. So if someone like me, who was at one end of the extreme, and then he just comes to this end of the extreme where he wants to do only this and not anything else, I'm sure there must be so many who would at least want to enjoy the whole process of theater. And that is what we are trying, or rather set out to achieve. We just want to let everyone know what theater is, and then they'll decide, they'll take over.
how comfortable you are an actor, and of course you have done theater as well, but how comfortable do you think a 70 star, an actor or an actress, would be comfortable in being viewed on a mobile screen as well?
No, this is the future. The sooner we accept it, the better. Of course, like people keep saying कि theater का मजा live performance का है. वैसे सिनेमा का मजा सिनेमा थिएटर का है. वो
Absolutely.
70 स्क्रीन का उसका मजा ही कुछ अलग है. बट हैविंग सेड दैट, आज हम वही चीज अपने मोबाइल स्क्रीन पे इतनी एंजॉय करते हैं बिकॉज इट हैज बिकम अ वेरी पर्सनलाइज व्यूइंग एक्सपीरियंस, राइट? मैं फोन पकड़ता हूँ, अपना अपने हेडफोन्स लगाता हूँ और मैं चुपचाप वो चीज एंजॉय करता हूँ. एंड देन आई गो इनटू माय ओन वर्ल्ड एंड आई इमेजिन माय ओन ड्रीम्स एंड थिंग्स लाइक दैट. सो आई थिंक इट्स द फ्यूचर. हम लोग अगर उसी दौर में अटके रहेंगे कि अरे यार थिएटर में वो बड़े पर्दे पर, वो सब है यार, वो सब भी किया, वो सब भी देखा. नाउ इट्स टाइम टू मूव ऑन. एंड वो सब रहेगा. माइंड यू, whoever wants to go and watch a particular film in a cinema theater will go there. Whoever wants to go and see actual live theater will go there and watch it. That has remained all along, all these years, and that will remain forever. But these new things will keep continuing. This is a new thing, so this will continue, and this is pretty much the future. जहाँ आपके फोन पे अब सारा आपको available हो गया है. Might as well accept it sooner than later.
What are your learnings? I mean, this concept is unique. I'm sure you must have just thought about it long before. So,
So I'll tell you, Radhika, the whole intention behind starting a platform like Nine Rasa was we started working last year around same time when the lockdown was announced and the lockdown got extended, is when all of us got a little concerned about our future. So especially a lot of friends who are there in the theater fraternity, we kept exchanging calls, and they were very worried that what do you think is going to happen next? So that
Yeah.
is the time when we thought that, if there is a situation like this arising anytime, then we should try and have a system or a platform which will at least take care of certain things. ये थिएटर लाइव नहीं कर पा रहे, लेकिन चलो ये करते हैं, इसके साथ थोड़े पैसे मिलेंगे, जब भी शुरू हो जाएगा, then we can always, perform it on ground. So what we also do is we take permission for the recorded content. We take rights of the recorded content and upload it on the platform. But at the same time, we give the freedom to the producer to perform ground shows as well, and he can earn some more money out of it. Plus, we are developing a feature on the platform wherein we try and keep giving them some money at regular intervals. So that was the intention with which Nine Rasa was started, and the intention still remains at the core. So I've learned a lot of things in the process, and now that it has launched, I'm sure going forward I'm going to be learning a lot more. But I think as long as your intentions are pure, you need not worry about the future, because that is always going to be good.
One last question. You have worked with the best of actors, of course, and you have worked with Ajay Devgan, Ritesh Deshmukh, Shah Rukh Khan, and Om Shanti Om. Who remains to be your favorite, and who is the one you're looking forward to work with?
I look forward to working with everyone. I mean, like you said, I have worked with some of the best, and I've had a great time working with them. Um, whether it is Ajay Bhai or the whole Golmaal gang, or Shah Rukh Khan or Akki Bhai or John, whatever, I have had a great time working with all of them. I cannot pinpoint only one person, because it's unfair to just select one out of so many. And I think as far as looking forward is concerned, all of them are doing phenomenal work, and that is what even you want to do as an actor. So yes, whoever wants to work with me and whoever enjoys their work is someone that I've always looked forward to working with.
But the film industry right now, unfortunately, is going through a rough phase because of the COVID pandemic. So, how do you think the industry would be able to revive itself or stand on its feet once again?
Well, it's difficult. Yes, I mean, we've suffered huge losses, all of us, and I genuinely don't know how we'll be able to recover. But there have been stories earlier or references earlier wherein whenever there has been a setback, we've always come back with more force and more energy, and we've done relatively better than what it was earlier. So we are just hoping that whenever things normalize a bit is when we'll bounce back, and probably we'll be able to recover all the losses. So yeah, but it's a difficult time for all of us, and all we need to do is just stick together, and keep praying that things will become better soon.
Thank you so much, Shreyas. And we just wish you all the best for your platform. And we are hoping to see the best of content on it.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Radhika.
Subscribe to Nation Next YouTube channel and press the bell icon to get regular updates from Nation Next. Also like Nation Next Facebook page and follow us on Instagram and Twitter.